Ladies and gentlemen, today we are standing here in solidarity with the people who have suffered the brunt of war. The latest group that suffered the brunt of war in West Nile. West Nile, from the time the colonialists came, has been marginalized. The colonialists marginalized West Nile as a labor reserve for Uganda. And to that effect, our able-bodied people initially were carried as soldiers to go and work, as policemen to go and work as prison warders, on top of being casual laborers or plantation laborers. When we got independence, Obote regime never made any changes. They continued with that policy of neglecting West Nile as a labor reserve. It is the reason why our own son, General Idi Amin Dada, through a coup, overthrew Obote I's regime. After overthrowing Obote's regime, we have learned on many occasions the president himself, President Museveni, saying he has been fighting, or he fought President Idi Amin's government until it was overthrown. But during the overthrow of President Idi Amin, the people of West Nile paid the ultimate price. Yes. Our properties were destroyed. Schools were destroyed. Hospitals were destroyed. People were killed. We have mass graves in Ombati. Yes. We have mass graves in Otamachaku. We have mass graves in Ewota. We have mass graves in Angal. We have mass graves all over West Nile. Because of the teamwork of Museveni, Obote, and others wanting to overthrow Amin. When they overthrew Amin, they did not stop there. They came with a revenge mission, destroyed everything, including lives. As we talk, we have never recovered from those losses. Not at all. When Obote came into government, he never did anything to compensate the destruction that he caused here. Eventually, in 1980, when Museveni launched the Bush War, the 5-year Bush War in Luwero, because of the fear, the people of West Nile decided that we are not going to pick arms to fight Museveni, let him come in peace. Yes. Indeed, the people of West Nile delivered the whole region to Museveni without firing a bullet. We thought Museveni was going to pay us by developing the region, by compensating us for the losses that we suffered. But instead, 40 years down the road, the people of West Nile have been ignored. Even during Museveni regime, when LRA, Kony war was launched, our people were killed between Karuma and Pakwach. We lost lives, we lost property, we lost buses, we lost vehicles, lorries, and merchandise. The famous Arua boys, some of them were captured alive up to date. Yeah. We have nowhere where their graves are. Did our people receive Museveni in peace in vain? Did we welcome Museveni with both hands from Pakwach in vain? Is this the price you are paying us 40 years down the road? After loving your government, after voting for you, even during these 40 years, religiously, we are disappointed, Mr. President. You ignored us, you marginalized us. West Nile is the only region without cabinet ministers. You appointed all cabinet ministers in other regions. The Speaker of Parliament is from Teso. The Vice President is from Teso. Why should we wonder if you did not go to, if we didn't go to Teso? While I was in parliament, we allocated money, 150 billion, to pay compensation for war claimants. This 150 billion, out of it, 50 billion was allocated through Office of the Prime Minister. Do you know where this money went?
Nothing.
Money was sent to Karamoja, money was sent to Teso, money was sent to Lango, money was sent to Acholi. 50 billion, part of the 50 billion never came to West Nile.
No.
And yet, as leaders from northern Uganda, we agreed that the entire northern Uganda should be treated as one. We sat in Gulu at St. Monica and presented a master plan of how West Nile and northern Uganda should be brought out of poverty at an equal level with the rest of the country. An affirmative action was agreed. We documented. We presented what we called Peace, Recovery and Development Program for Northern Uganda, Greater Northern Uganda. The Peace, Recovery and Development blueprint was costed over $1 billion. Hear me clearly, $1 billion, because that is the money you can use to rehabilitate a war-torn region. Now, when we passed this Peace, Recovery and Development Program framework in the Parliament, one of the frameworks through which money was supposed to be sent to West Nile and to Northern Uganda was through NUSAF. World Bank gave us $100 million to start the process. When the money started coming, the people in the Prime Minister's office decided to apportion this money. The likes of Honorable Watikona and the group decided to spread this money up to Busia at the border with Kenya. This money was spread up to Bunyoro. As we talk now, NUSAF has been rolled over 5 times. But there's no impact of poverty alleviation. Why? Because the money was meant for the people of West Nile, Acholi, and Lango, and Teso only. But when money was delivered by World Bank, it ended up to where? Busia. Is Busia part of northern Uganda? No. Is Bukedi part of northern Uganda? No. If the people of eastern Uganda have their own problem, this country has unique problems. Northern Uganda has a problem of war. Eastern region has its own poverty as a result of other reasons.
Yes.
You cannot use money meant for northern Uganda to help the people of eastern Uganda. Now, NUSAF has not had any impact. Now, this money for war claimants, as I told you, was supposed to be 150 billion to start with. But out of that, the 50 billion which was first allocated only served Teso, Lango, and Acholi. The reasons are very clear. I've told you, the Vice President comes from Teso, the Speaker is from Teso, the Government Chief Whip, Honorable Bua Hamson, is from Lango. I told you how important the Office of Government Chief Whip is.
Yes.
The last money, bits of the money, ended up in Acholi because the Secretary General of NRM, Honorable Todwong, is from Acholi. Now, from West Nile, we have nobody in Museveni's government.
Not at all.
By design, by commission, we are here today to tell Mr. President, Mr. Museveni, that we are tired of lies. We are tired of being taken advantage of. We are Ugandan citizens. That money that is being distributed is taxpayers' money. The people of West Nile also pay taxes.
Yes.
They pay a lot.
We expected Museveni to start from Teso, come to Lango, come to Acholi, and then come to West Nile.
Yes.
We have no idea whether he's going to come to West Nile. And therefore, we are saying if Museveni loves the people of West Nile, he must come to West Nile before he goes for nominations.
Yes.
Museveni must come to West Nile in the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
14 days from today.
Yes.
If Museveni does not come to meet us here, so that the people of West Nile can inform him and ask him the hard questions, the way Acholis asked the hard questions, the way Langos asked the hard questions, the way the Bateso asked the hard questions, we are going to organize ourselves and march on foot to meet Museveni in State House, Nakasero or Entebbe.
Yes. We are ready.
We are not going to go by bus. We are not going to use any means, but we are going to walk.
Yes.
Either to wait for us in the State House or to come and meet us before the 14 days elapse. Thank you very much.
How many members are there? I know there are some members who died. How many have so far died without receiving this money?
Yes, thank you very much. My name is Paul Matualex, the chairperson, Kony Victims West Nile. I'm very grateful today to meet you again after last year when we met you in July. I've been following this man. I've been entirely in Kampala, President's office, Nile Babalenda, Haji Yunus Kakande, Dr. Kennedy Omona. All documents have been submitted to Attorney General's office, up to Mboya military headquarters, because the CMI gave report about our compensation. They gave very good report about us. So what is here remaining is only like as my colleague has said, they are selfish politicians from West Nile whom I know physically by names are the ones blocking President Museveni. I know them. Others are state ministers. Others are mere MPs. I know them very well because I have aunts, uncles who are working in the state house. They tell me who goes there and they accuse us. I have 1,102. The list is here. 1,102. I submitted this document to Haji Kakande, to Dr. Kennedy Omona's office, to Nile Babalanda, to Prime Minister's office, up to State House. This list are there. Even Attorney General Kafuzi. I have all this. Even here I submitted this document to General, to RCC, to General Ultimatum. I spoke to the President myself in his office there. He said he only needed this list. 2022. How many years now? When we were here.
When we are here, the mayors got them.
Yeah.
Even protesting. I talked to the President as a chairperson. He said, what is your problem? President asked me. Said, Your Excellency, sir, we have no problem, only we needed our money. Said, okay, submit the list through Idi Amin Taban. He will bring to me, then I pay your money. Your money is there. From 20th June 2022, where is the money? President himself talked openly. You see this? I'm now 60 years, I'm not a kid. You can't lie to me. So, all documents are here, I have them. How much money are you demanding?
We are demanding 99,884 million shillings. Because
Yes.
if from 1980, this is when I came to Senda here. I'm now 45 years here, on the collars here. By now, if I was still continue with my business, how many bungalows would I have? Millions. How many vehicles would I have? If Joseph Kony did not rob me.
How many of these members have so far died?
103 have died without receiving pay. 103. You see this? That means we are remaining with the 900 something.
The others are not.
We are told
Others are bedridden because where is Mose from Union?
They didn't go.
The other Mose from Union, where I used to buy my clothes. Mose has in your other. Mose has in.
you will come. Chairman, continue. You will get to.
So
Now, we want to understand.
are the Arua boys who died, who lost business.
They didn't go.
We are now all above 60. This one, we have all photos here. We have photographs. Yes, this one. This one, where I used to buy materials from him. We take to schools, secondary schools, primary schools. Because my elder brother was a tailor. This one here.
You see how he's now limping. He goes now to Rhino Camp. He's now in the garden. Who has the 2 vehicles? Where are the vehicles? I'm from Dadam. He's from Adomi Nyovura. You see?
Yeah, Chairman, there was one person who was paid. How did he get paid among the Kony victims?
Actually,
And he later died.
out of 1,102, one person was paid because he became very ill. He has his brother also who worked in CMY, Mboya. So he connected to me. I wrote a letter to the brother, and then the brother took him direct to the president. And he was paid 250 million at Mboya military headquarters. The man was robbed there. They gave him 50 million. 200 million remained there in Mboya. All the generals told him, if you want your life, you take 50 million. If you don't want, go away. After 3 months, the man died off because of that shock. 200 million shillings remain at Mboya. How are we going to get our money if the president is telling me lies in my here on my phone? That you give the list. I gave the list. Where is the money? The whole president of the Republic of Uganda. You see this? You see this? The son I was in prison with the son. The son died. The son of that son also died. Museveni, the day is now following the combination. You see how it is. You see how these miserable things are.
We are sorry from 7.
So from this election here, you have seen here, we are going back. The other time when we said we are not voting, so we are going back here. This when I addressed in 2020.
Yes.
You see here, we are boycotting this election. We are not voting.
We are not voting NRM.
We are voting opposition. These heads, these yellow shirts, we are waiting for NUP or FDC or Transformation Alliance president. We are coming to hand over all these yellow things direct. Have you heard?
Yes.
We are showing this today. We are handing them over to opposition leader, not to NRM.
Yes.
Those MPs who are telling lies to the president, they are not going to parliament.
Yes.
They will never.
Central here, we are voting opposition.
Yes.
Aivu East, we are voting opposition.
Everywhere.
All independent. Honor Feta is going in Aivu East. Whether you like it or not, I will lead the campaign myself. If you like or not, Feta is going back to parliament. That's all. Openly, Feta is going back. Central opposition is going. All my members here, we choose the one. If not, Kemis Muzaid, Honorable Kasiano will be here. That's all.
Yes.
All. Mama Butere Guade Bangamani Tribu, my member Rude. Mitere Rude Bamani Tribu. Amaninga, Abodi Femini, Wadiatizo. Marata Badibu, Marata. Marata. Kakuaba, Kakuaru de Mingo Ebadi. Very good. Bavuraru de Badibu. Yes. Madi. Me my member, yes. This because this is for West Nile, not for one person.
Yes.
So by if the army Ivune. So what am I the war over me? Amangariba, Badebe, America, Honorable Kasiano, what the people. The ambassadors. We are ambassadors now. We shall go and now campaign for the opposition.
Yes.
That's all. Go back. Articles should go back. What the Kasiano should go back. Honor Feta should go back. We are tired of any. If Museveni told me openly, I'm going to pay your money, you give me the list. Has the list not reached here from 2022? It is still at the Pakwat. Where is the list? I'm not a kid. I don't fear anybody. That's all. I don't fear anybody. When Amini took over power, I was in the government.
Yes.
I know government. I know the corrupt government is this one. Very corrupt.
Very corrupt.
Very corrupt.
Even
I was there in the tribunal. I was there defending my candidate. You see how we won the case. I scored 10 points. The respondent scored 2 points. You see this, up to now they refuse to declare. It's me who went to tribunal to speak.
Yes.
Where is the result? If NRM is not corrupt, thank God those are thieves. Very corrupt. Very corrupt. NRM, very corrupt government. I've never seen. I was there in Obote 1. I was there in Amini regime. I was there in Obote 2. I started voting in 1980. I voted for Sam Gerere. I'm not the kid. Museveni should not lie to us.
Yeah, Chairman.
Whether who, I don't want to meet anybody like leader here in West Nile, I don't want. Whether you are who, I will not meet you. My issue, I want to meet Museveni, as the Honorable MEDIA-Robsyiti said. I want to meet the president. Why did he tell me lies?
Yeah, Chairman, many times you have been threatened. You have been threatened.
Of course.
Are you standing by your words? Two, this time we have two presidential candidates coming from West Nile. What are you people's position?
We
are
want
you going
their
to support
numbers.
them?
Only, we want to meet them. These threats, you hear me well. These threats, God is in control.
Yes.
God is in control. Nobody will kill me. Your members will not work at my home.
Yes.
They will just be blocked. They will be blocked. How many times they threatened me in Mboya there? I've been there. They threatened me. 12 roadblocks. How did they reach here? Why am I here? How? This government, I know this government. I don't fear whether who, I don't fear whether you call me at midnight. You will not succeed.
Yes.
My telephone numbers are all on. I will not respond. I will not fear you. That's all. You don't care. My children are already grown up. If you kill me, what do you gain? What do you gain?
No, I think that's all.
So I'm a the boy. On a Benedict, the other send them Munduni for the Bajiawa East here. I'm a rateswa.
So just lastly, give us, Honorable said, you are given 2 weeks.
Yes.
After the 2 weeks, if President does not come, we know people are busy for elections. He may not come or he may come, we are not sure. Are you going to follow the 2 weeks
no,
and walk to Kampala?
For me, I wanted, we start today, right now.
Yes.
From here we walk.
No.
I wanted today, not 2 weeks.
Yes.
After press conference, we start walking. That's all. With our banner, I don't know where the banner is. Yes, we wanted today. Even this is what we agreed with the executive.
Yes.
We start today, but we respect the Honorable Atiku because he has been our leader. Up to now, he's still our leader.
Yes.
Okay.
So we shall follow what he has said. We don't go by across his statement.
The members of the Fourth Estate for giving us this opportunity to air our frustrations to President Museveni. I'm quite sure my younger brother, the Honorable MEDIA-Robsyiti, has covered a lot, but I want to take only one angle. And this angle is the issue of ex-combatants. Peace agreement was signed in 2002, and at that time, President Museveni's government pledged and committed itself in black and white that the ex-combatants will be given 13 billion shillings. And at that time, 13 billion was money. It had a value. It is not until this year, in the month of April, that President Museveni came to West Nile, and in particular in Yumbe. And when he came, in 23 years, he brought 1 billion. 1 billion was what he brought in 23 years. And yet, at the same time, that same month, when he brought the 1 billion shillings, he had paid his NRM MPs more than 50 billion shillings. Yes, I say this with confidence. Yes. So where is President Museveni's priority? Is his priority the welfare of the people that he leads, or is so sectarian in what he considers as important to him? This is something which I think our people of West Nile should put down their feet and ask President Museveni by seeing him right in the eye.
No vote for NRM. No vote for NRM.
Logically, if it has taken President Museveni 23 years to bring 1 billion, which has no value now, how long will he take to bring the remnants of the 12 billion shillings? Let anybody ask that this simple question. One thing which I see is that we, the people of West Nile, are forcing ourselves to President Museveni. We are forcing ourselves to this man's regime. The money does not lack for us.
No.
So now is the time for us to show to him
that it takes two to tangle. If you are not for me or for us, the people of West Nile, then we are not for you. That should be our stand. And good enough, it has come at a time
Opposition
when this man
Opposition NRM chini. NRM down. NRM down. That is it.
It is not the first time, not even in the first area, that we have been neglected. We all know about the Ombati massacre.
Yes.
We know about Ombati massacre. People lost their lives. People lost their properties. In the other areas, people have been compensated. What is so unique with us that we don't deserve to be compensated, where we have head injuries committed to us? These are critical questions that we ask President Museveni. It is not only in the areas of compensation. Look at our road infrastructure. You travel from here to Nebi, you look for the road on the road, and the man is there. Yeah, you look for the road. Actually, when you're driving straight, you are adjudged to be mad because no sane person can drive straight on this road. So you keep meandering, looking for the road on the road. It is just a matter of time. I told a few politicians, West Nile soon will go back to its historical origin. After all, we only became part of Uganda in 1914.
Yes.
We are only connected to Uganda through a peninsula at Pakwach.
Yes.
The moment these rains increase and the Pakwach bridge is cut off, we will have gone automatically back to our old position of 1914. So President Museveni should wake up. If we are really part of Uganda, now is the time for him to prove that we are part of Uganda and that we must be nurtured like any other part of this country.
Yes.
If not, my brothers and sisters who belong to the so-called mass party, the NRM, ask yourself whether you're in the right party or not. Ask yourself, what have you benefited as a region, as a people, for supporting this regime? Those are the critical questions that we must ask ourselves. Our concern is not today. Our concern is about the future generation of West Nile. Today we are here. When we leave the stage, when we die, what are we leaving for our younger generation? Those yet in school, what kind of medical care are we going to have? These are the issues that we should ask ourselves. I know T-shirts have already been bought. T-shirts have been distributed in this part of the country.
Yes.
Money is going to be brought to come and bribe you.
Yes.
But when you get that money, ask yourself, at what cost are you selling the future of West Nile? That should be the question to ask yourself. When you eat that money, ask yourself, what destruction have you caused to the educational services of this country? What destruction have you caused to the health situation of this country? What destruction have you caused to the physical infrastructure that we badly need in this part of the country? So my appeal to you as the voters and the people who are to put President Museveni in office, have it straight, look at the man in the eyes, tell him, if West Nile does not deserve what it deserves as being put forward, no vote for President Museveni. No vote for NRM. That should be our demand. And I think I want to stop there. If there are questions, my younger brother, Honorable Bernard Atiku, and I will be ready to answer them. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Gave him ultimatum to go and address the challenges in cattle compensation in Teso, in Ilango, and in Acholi sub-region. It was his own initiative. So he gave himself pressure to sort out the problems surrounding compensation of these 2-3 sub-regions. Equally the same, the president cannot be under pressure to respond to the need of addressing a series of compensation allotments in West Nile sub-region. I should be quick to remind the people that it was His Excellency's initiative to come and begin launching the exercise of compensating people in West Nile sub-region. He was here. Was it in March 2025, launching the project of compensating ex-combatants of UNLF. He began it in Yumbe, but spanning for the entire West Nile sub-region. That is UNLF 1, UNLF 2. The president has been on course. The president has also been on course and is on record to correcting the mistakes of past regimes. His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni, no any other president has been in a position to rewrite the mistakes generated by leaders of past governments. So, me as a West Niler, I can't stand on the podium to issue an ultimatum to him, because he has been ahead of the rest of us in understanding the need of our historical mistakes. He has been the first, probably might be the last, to address the concerns of historical injustices that West Nile befell itself in. So, issuing him 2 weeks ultimatum, I would call that a point of blackmail, or a misplaced ultimatum. 3, it is not necessary to look for the president in State House if you want to demonstrate to the attention of the president. They have already done it in front of my office today. My office, for lack of a signpost, should be written Office of the President, Arua City. This is the right address. They should not waste their time and energy to run to Kampala. In any case, even if they run to Kampala, the best that they will enjoy is the media publicity that you people have already given them. Nobody will again attend to them. The president will not be on a program to go and address demonstrators. I am here to do that work on his behalf. So the 2 weeks ultimatum that they will march to Kampala, I want to advise that they should decline that invitation from the person who is leading that crusade. Because His Excellency the President, before the night falls, will have already known what has taken place. And is not sensitive to public feelings. Is not insensitive to public feelings. He is not immune to addressing people's concerns. He is the #1 protector of people's will, people's welfare. Like I have been saying, which government in sub-Saharan Africa can say, I am giving my citizens who can hardly earn 1,000 shillings, 1 million shillings a year, $350 like President Museveni has done? Nobody. So is sensitive to people's concern, is sensitive to people's plight. He is a unifier. This language that he has done it for Acholi, Lango, and Teso sub-region is a language of division. The president, in fact, started with the West Nile. Probably we can say the challenge and the problem that require compensation in the West Nile are bigger. You started with us, but you started with a small group of people who were affected. Come and expand it. That should be the language. And this is what the people out there should know. Even for those other sub-regions, the president did it by himself by saying, by the way, this compensation, I am compensating lawyers who have taken the government to court more than the ordinary 1 inch. Let me compensate almost everybody. And that's why the request unanimously has, his opinion has unanimously attracted support from the over 10 million people in Acholi, in Elango, and the Teso sub-region. Now, the 3.5 million from West Nile, I want to advise that your grievances are being picked silently and sent to the president. We do not need to risk the elderly to go on the street. We do not need to risk the vulnerable members of society to go on the street in order to attract individual attention by way of mobilizing them. Because the president does not need that in order to address himself to the public concern. I thank you so much.
Okay, the issue is,
if you would like me to remind the people, again, nobody in those sub-regions went on street to demand for the president to go and reinvent the aspects of compensation. Remember, it has been an ongoing activity, although at a slow government program pace. Now, the president has thought it wise himself that instead of compensating, for example, in Elango, 35,000 people, okay? Let me compensate all households by giving them 5 heads of cattle each. It was the president's initiative. Nobody blackmailed him, nobody forced him, nobody went on streets such that the president went there to make those declarations. Nobody. It was his wisdom, born out of his initiative, to create a platform of informing the leaders and giving the leaders tasks. Remember when he was in Acholi? And he gave them few weeks to come out with the methodology of him going to support each and every household in those sub-regions. West Nile, the business community have lost properties during LRA insurgency. The president has not said that they did not lose. The president will respond to each and every concern of every community in this country to their satisfaction, to the satisfaction of every citizen. So it's a matter of being patient that, yes, Your Excellency, we have told you this, please look into our issues without blackmail, without ultimatum. That's how society works. Those other regions are developing faster than us is because they know how to put strategic demands for their people. They don't go on streets. They go in the corridors of government and say, this is what we need. You need us, we need you, this is what you do for us, this is what we will be able to do for you. This is an open piece of advice I am giving because I am a West Niler and I would want West Nile leaders to pick leaves from Teso, from Acholi, and from Lango sub-region. Given our strategic locations, we will spur development, we will spur growth if we don't approach government from a blackmail corner.
do you see this affecting the government NRM efforts to win elections?
Okay. Everybody has the right to issue threats. Like Newton's third law of motion says, actions and reactions are opposite, but they come in equal measure. At the risk of sounding arrogant, that West Nile will develop a platform of voting for opposition. Who is the opposition leader that you will vote for and will do better than President Museveni has done? And by the way, if I may also again, at the risk of being said this is an arrogant RRCC representative of the president, if I may remind the listeners and viewers, since 1995 up to about 2006, President Museveni did not enjoy political support in West Nile. Did he stop becoming the president of Uganda? No. The vote of West Nile sub-region against President Museveni did not stop the other sub-regions who appreciated his legacy, his leadership, his vision, his commitment to Uganda from voting him. They continued to vote for him.
So do we say that?
So the threats, we should be able to issue threats that is universally accepted. Those threats are threats from individuals who want individual attention of the president. They are not a threat of the people of West Nile. I have not seen anybody coming from Pakwach, coming from Nebi, coming from Zombo, coming from Arua district, from Ajumani, from Yumbe, from Bonge, from Koboko, coming to say, we the people of West Nile, coming from these different districts, are issuing ultimatum that if the President Museveni does not do this for us, we are going to vote for opposition. Let us not take individual threats to amount to a regional threat. Those are threats being peddled by a few individuals pretending to be representatives of the people of West Nile. I have said it in 1996, 2001, 2006, apart from Nebi, Greater Nebi then, now Pakwach, Nebi and Zombo, apart from Arua district now, and apart from Ajumani and Koboko, the rest of the West Nile districts never supported the president. But he never failed to become the president. In fact, he was winning by landslide those days than even when we are now supporting him. Those are the things that, in my view, make strategic leaders of this country think that we are still like this, which is wrong for the benefit of the greater good of West Nile. Like, I want to repeat myself, let us borrow leaves from Teso. Let us borrow leaves from Lao. Let us borrow leaves from Acholi sub-region. Let us have reasons around which we should convince the president, support us because of A, B, C, D. As West Nile, we have supported your government. This is what we need. We are supporting you on the condition of A, B, C, D. We need things that develop the region, not individuals. And that's why the other sub-regions are far ahead of us.